What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Scary Hour. And I ain't gonna lie, this week I ain't got shit for none of y'all. I'm sorry. I'm here to talk. That's just really what it is. I'm here to talk today. There's another week. It's been a very rough week for me. My parents moved out, and I've decided to just stay behind and not move out with them. It was like a little bit out of left field type shit. But I was luckily enough had the luxury to have the two decisions to either stay home or go with them. You feel me? It was a little, the chances of me going with them would dwindle by the day. You feel me? But yeah, your nigga is lonely. You feel me? Your man's is lonely. I've been going through it. Yeah, my parents is they mean the world to me, obviously, as a lot of people's parents mean the world to them. Yeah. But anyways, along with my siblings, they mean everything to me. And it's like I'm a mama's boy, man. I mean, what do you want me to say? I there's nothing else I can say about that. I'm a mama's boy. You feel me? To all the people out there that find that a bummer, well, you feel me? I cherish it. I'm a mama's boy, and I don't, it hit hard when I knew I can't just go to my mom's, who's like 30 minutes away, and then boom, I'm there. And now knowing now that she's like fucking miles upon thousands of miles away. So shout out to mom. At least she's happy. So that's all that matters to me. And yeah. Man, the first night, I ain't gonna hold you though. The first night, I was crying like a baby. I'm not even gonna lie. You feel me? Y'all, y'all could sit here and like call me a bitch. But nah, bro. It ain't no bitch shit, bro. When it's your parents, that should be excluded. The bitchiness out of that should be excluded. You feel me? Because it's your fucking parents. Like, what the hell? Why wouldn't you cry that you're no longer gonna see your parents as frequently as you used to, or as often as you used to? And yeah, and I stayed behind in the in the place I've been in for like the last fucking decade, and it's lonely in this bitch because the place is pretty fucking huge. It's pretty big for one person. You feel me? It's normal size for a family of fucking 6 or 5, but it's not it's not for somebody. It's not small enough or regular size for somebody, for just me, bro. Like, nah. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers would probably go all out too. That's the funny part. Motherfuckers probably go all out and just like have this place up filled with friends and shit like that. I probably would too if I had like real true friends to like enjoy my time with. But it's like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I feel like I'm low-key going to start becoming an introvert. More than I already was, because I was already an introvert. And I feel like if you're in a position like mine where like you were just thrown into some shit like that, then you probably could relate. Or maybe not, you feel me? Maybe not. Maybe I had too much of a chance. I mean, like, maybe I had too long of a heads up, you feel me? And but I view it as me getting thrown in there. And yeah, man, that's how it is. It's been like this for the past few days. I've been lonely as shit. I was thinking about getting a dog and like just being like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just get a dog. And then like I thought about my job and how much time my job takes out of my day, and it's like, like I'm gonna be tired getting home and having to take care of this, like pick up after this dog, and then like also knowing that I won't be here for like half of the day without giving my dog that attention. So why even put a dog in that predicament? But as I really do badly want a dog, though. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I want like something like a golden retriever or some shit like that. But we'll see in due time. Eventually, when I get a little bit of like, when I feel like when I get a little used to it, I'll probably get an emotional, pet. What's it called? The motherfuckers, the pets that are like emotional support pets, I guess. Something gives me something to do. I was thinking about like, trying to find a hobby and some shit like that. For those of you wondering, I had a girlfriend. I no longer had a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. For reasons that I will not like to talk about. But so that makes, I feel even lonelier. I felt lonely already. I felt lonely enough already when I was with her. That's obviously because ain't nothing beat, having your parents nearby. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck, girlfriend or not. It's still gonna hit hard. So, and then like, she gone too. So it's like, it's I'm hanging in there, but we strong. We strong in this bitch. We were real strong on this side. And I ain't gonna let that shit take over me. But if y'all start to see a change, please let me know. This is week 1 of episode 28. Week 1 of what's it called when people get put in jail? Solitary confinement. But I mean, at least I got a good job at that I can at least spend half of the day in, So we'll see eventually. It's too early to call anything on this experience right now, but I don't know. You guys let me know how you guys feel about shit. It's like I don't know. It's pretty difficult. Work has been really good. Work has been fucking fine. I'm eating up these hours like it's nothing. I even stayed extra today, and I was just like not as tired. Like I was tired, but it was like I could do more, bro. Like I just been sitting on a fucking chair for like the whole fucking day. I might as well just get up and do something. So I just did a little longer extra today. That's that. Hey, bro, that's that 9 to 5 life. You got to do it. You feel me? It's that 9 to 5 life. It's just tough. But at least I feel a little bit happy in my job. And if you're somebody who feels happy in your job, I'm telling you right now, I know in the back of your head, you're like, fuck, it's like, I'm not rich. I don't got money like that. Or even if you do, but you don't like the fact that you have to work. Just see it as like, damn, bro, you could have really been working in a place like Amazon. Like you could have been working in a place where they're literally slaving you. Like they're making you work your hardest and beating your ass up physically for minimum wage. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. Yo, the only thing about my job I really kind of do not fuck with is the fact that I have to constantly talk to these patients, and I have to like put this. I'm gonna give you the voice right now. I have to put this voice. Hey, how are you? Good morning. How are you today? Oh, that's great, awesome. Yeah, can I get your ID, please? Thank you, I appreciate it. That kind of voice, because I feel like if I talk like this or if I talk regular, I'm too. I don't know. I feel like I'm too aggressive, especially when majority of the people that woke up in that bitch are old ass motherfuckers. So I don't. Yeah, they're probably gonna get annoyed. They're like, why the fuck is this nigga so fucking loud, bro? So I just be, I stick like this for like the entire day, and it's gotten to a point where I don't even realize that I'm doing it sometimes. And then I start to think about it when I do realize, and I'm like, yo, I sound like a bitch right now. Why the fuck am I talking like this? That's my customer service voice. I mean, it's not in full effect right now, but that's because I'm giving you guys a snippet. I feel like I have to be in action for you to really understand what I sound like. And it's not it. It's just not it. It's just not it. That's the only thing I don't like about the job, but yeah, it's tough. We'll be all right though. I'd rather deal with that than deal with a physically beaten job, like something that really fucking takes a toll on my body. And people like to have the argument of like, yo, but you're young, like all you have is tolls on your body, like you might as well motherfucking work your ass off, and even whether if it's physical or not, you have the luxury of working your ass off and doing your thing. But it's like, nah, motherfucker, nah, bro. I'm a feel that's why motherfuckers be like 30 years old, bro, feeling like they're 50. Like, people really be having that comparison. People really be like, and they're fucking motherfuckers be like 33 talking about, yeah, bro, but my back, bro, like my back really fucking kills me. Like, word to my mother, like, yo, like my lower back, bro, I swear I've been having back problems for mad long. Why? Because you was busting your ass in that fucking job when you were in your 20s, bro. That's why. And it's now catching up to you if you're not still working there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really like it though. I really like it. Shout out to all the people that like their job, man. So yeah, it's been I went to they even had a Christmas party, which was dope as shit. That's like the first job I've ever had that actually celebrates something. Even if it's like once a year, bro. Like, shout out to you guys. You feel me? Like, this is different. This is different. I fuck with the job, bro. I fuck with the job. People are very open-minded. People are very nice. This is the only job I've had where people are actually like regularly happy. You feel me? And I feel like in part it's because people not only because people get treated well by their peers, but also because people are getting paid right. You feel me? And it's like, you start to fucking think about, when I was in fucking Amazon, or when I was in fucking in Dunkin' Donuts, motherfuckers was miserable as shit in their own way. You feel me? Like, if you really sat down to look at how a person acted, you'd be like, yo, bro, this nigga is low-key miserable. Like, yeah. And I could tell why, bro. That minimum wage shit ain't it. You feel me? Especially when they whooping your ass, bro. And you're literally like working. Every paycheck that comes by, you're like, this was a tough week. How the fuck did I get paid that? Like, how the fuck do I feel like this week was like never ending? This is what I get paid. You feel me? I'm not even over here sitting like I get paid fucking much more than like crazy than minimum wage. We're not about to sit here and talk about my salary, but all I'm saying is, like, when you're happy at a job, start to really think about why you're happy at a job. You feel me? Like, cherish it in every way. And a lot of y'all may say that's what I should have done. Well, those of you who know may say that's what I probably should have done in my relationship, which I didn't. You feel me? And this is why I'm taking this hiatus from relationships, and I'm gonna just focus on myself right now. I've never given myself a chance to like really focus on what Adrian wants. You know, I did it in the midst of a relationship, so because of that, it was coming off selfish. You feel me? And that wasn't the right time to start doing that. You know, and it sucks, and it's something that eventually I'll redo again, but this time I'm doing it on my own, not in a relationship. And yeah, man, as much as I wish to think that I want a relationship, I'm clearly not ready for one. You feel me? And that's fine, bro. You feel me? Like, at first it was hitting me really hard, and it is still hitting me hard, but it's like, you have to really come to grips with yourself, and you have to like talk to yourself and tell yourself, yo, you're going to be good, bro. You're going to be all right. This is just a learning curve. Like, don't see this as like such a failure. This is just, look at this as like a learning experience, as we do with everything else. And for the last 15 minutes, we've talked about like a million different shit. We've spoken about like fucking like 10 fucking topics already, bro. The transitions is nice though, I ain't gonna lie. But that's just the way I talk. Like, word to my mother, I was just talking to a longtime friend of mine yesterday, and we're having these conversations and for hours, and throughout these throughout the hours that we were talking, we would stop occasionally and just be like, yo, bro, why we just keep on hopping from like convo to convo? Like, this This shit is so fucking, but it flowed. You feel me? It was just like so many things at the same time. But you know, when you're like talking about so many things at the same time that you fuck with talking about, like you don't mind talking about these things and you're like having a good time speaking about these things, you have to like stop and be like, yo, we're on a roll. What the fuck? Like, this is dope. And that was like, I had to like explain to her. I'm like, yo, bro, that's just how I talk. And she was like, yeah, me too. And I'm like, all right, so we Gucci. You don't have to worry about shit. So, and that's another thing about a relationship too. At this a very moment, it's like I don't feel like, you know, oh shit, I'm talking to this other female. If my girlfriend sees me talking to this other female, she's gonna fucking flip, and we could just be talking about nothing. I mean, in part, obviously, that's my fault. I mean, not obviously, because y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't. Let me stop talking, bro. Let me stop talking. Yeah, so yeah, we were just having these conversations and we were just like, bro, we're just hitting on all cylinders, talking mad shit, just like fucking talking about absolutely everything. No, not everything, but a lot of things. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like these things. I like talking, bro. This is why I'm here. This is why you're listening to me. It's because I love to talk. I love to just ramble, bro. And, you know, there's like, this is a moment where I take once a week where I just express myself to you. And this is probably something that I'll probably lay off the topics a little more often than not. And just, you know, do this, what I'm doing with you guys right now, talking. There's no bullet points. There's no, oh, let me see what happened this week. You know, fuck that. If it comes up, it comes up, you know. And now I actually have my own place and I can bring in guests. That's fucking amazing. Now, if I didn't live in New York, I would have a Glock on the, you know, somewhere in my drawers or some shit like that, ready, because you never know. You feel me? Motherfuckers be trying to test you. Motherfuckers probably looking around like, this nigga live alone. Like, what's up? Look at all of this equipment. Like, what's really up? So, you know, I probably have to, like, you know, get some connections started up and you know, start to have some you know, some connections, you feel me, that I could just, you know, just in case you'd be like, yo, pull up on my crib real quick. Just stay here with me real quick. And, you know, shit like that. So, yeah, man, it's going to be lit, bro. This is, a part of me feels like, God gave me what I wanted, but but with the expense of, you know, the closest individuals that I had, you know. So I don't know. When I make it, I guess y'all could talk about this, how I'm in the Illuminati and like how I sacrificed my ex and my siblings and my mom and my stepdad. Y'all can add this to y'all video that y'all gonna make. Like, look at this guy. He's just staring into nothingness. A couple years ago, before he even made it, he sacrificed. He literally said he sacrificed his family. So, I feel like that's how it would get taken. So I'd rather bring it up now, before y'all really think that I joined the Illuminati. But yeah, listen, man, I'm blessed though. Every day I cherish it more. It's only been a couple days, bro. So I'm dragging it right now. But that's just how I feel at this very moment. So, you know, there's no from this, there's no turning back. I'm not turning back. I don't give a fuck. You know? I mean, if I fail, I fail, bro. If I can't make rent, I can't make rent. You know? But if I can, then I'm gonna keep on pushing, bro. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I gotta learn how to cook. Word to my mother. All I know how to do is make breakfast. Cause majority of the time in breakfast you boil shit. That's like the most easiest shit. And then you could occasionally fry something, which I try to stay away from because fried shit is not it. But yeah, man, like that's all I know how to do, y'all. So you feel me? Like anybody sleep over, expect a fire-ass breakfast, but that's all you eating all day. I'll make more breakfast just so you can continue eating breakfast throughout the entire day because I don't give a fuck. me personally, if I was in your shoes, first of all, be grateful. Second of all, like, you're eating. You feel me? What does it matter that you have mango again for the third time today? So fuck that. Fuck it. It don't matter. I'll make the same shit that you eat with mango, and then I'll make a paila of mango and then a paila of like mashed potatoes. So if just in case later on in the day you don't want mango with the with the salami and el queso frito and tu cebollita, all right, dub the mango, go get that fucking puré de papa. You feel me? In that regard, you know, I'll give you a little bit of mix, something to choose, and maybe if you want to add the onion. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. And you know what is crazy? I told myself, I'm like, yo, I was telling my mom, I'm like, yo, before you leave, I'm gonna watch you cook for like a whole month. The month before you leave, I'm gonna watch you cook because I'm gonna learn how you make your food because your shit is popping. And I'm gonna learn. I will learn. I never, not once watched. I didn't even learn how to make her sauce. You feel me? Like, her seasoning, how she does her seasoning. Like, that was one of the things I wanted to learn how to do. You feel me? So I'm like, what is the least way that I could cook per day? I might as well I don't mind eating the exact same shit every day. So might as well just meal prep. Take one day out of the week where I just meal prep for the entire week and spend that 2 hours, cooking or whatever the case is, however long it takes. Or if I do it in variety and I just don't want to eat the same shit every day, I might as well just like take the whole day to like fucking, or extra hours to just, make different shit. Okay, Monday and Tuesday I'm gonna eat this, but Wednesday, Thursday I'm gonna eat that, and then like Friday and Saturday I'm gonna eat this. I have to learn that discipline because listen, bro, it is at this very moment it's just really tough right now to just like even focus on even doing this. Like personally today, at the time that I'm doing this is really late right now. I haven't done a podcast this late in a while, so I almost did not do this 20th episode today. So, but we are here, bro. We're here because fuck all of that. You feel me? That's what that negativity want me to do, nigga. They want me to like just slack off and do nothing. What the fuck else do I have to do? I would have been over there chilling in my fucking watching nothing, bro, because I can't find nothing to watch. I could promise you the first day that I had here on my own, I was like, I can't watch a movie. I tried to rewatch a good movie, couldn't finish it. And for some reason, I remembered everything that happened in the movie. Mind you, before the movie started, I was like, I don't remember this movie, but I know I watched it. And yeah, man, I mean, shit. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And I just feel like, like I told y'all earlier, God gave me what I always wanted, what I've been screaming for like the past year or 2 years, at an expense, and I would have never thought it was this expense up until a few months back when the news broke out that my mom and my parents and like my family was leaving, and I had to make a choice. And yeah, this is just what it is, y'all. Ain't not much about it. Like this, we're not gonna stress over it. We're gonna try not to. So I just wish like I had like some really fucking dope ass friends that like, maybe I'm like discrediting the people that I fuck with at this very moment too much. Like maybe they are just dope ass niggas. You feel me? They're just a lot of ain't shit niggas. So it's like I try to stay away from them ain't shit niggas because I myself have come to an understanding that I myself have to do a lot of work because I ain't shit. So, I try to stay away from people like that because, obviously, you are the person you're friends with, like who I like, however the fuck the saying goes. I butchered the shit out of that, but I don't go fuck. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. And if y'all don't, I mean, like, you are who your friends are. And I probably just said the same shit. But like, yeah, man, it's It's tough, but we gonna bully right through this shit. We gonna bully right through this shit, man. We are going to bully right through this shit. Yo, tell me how. The chick I was talking to you guys about earlier. I was talking to this bitch. This bitch go ahead and tell me, I thought you were 6 feet. I'm 5'9", by the way. I thought you were 6 feet. I'm like, okay, like, what you trying to say? Like, I was like, I still whoop that nigga ass, whoever nigga is that you fuck with that's above 6 feet. Not just because you fuck with the nigga, I don't care. I'm saying it because height don't matter. What you trying to say, nigga? Like, what the fuck? And yeah, it was like, bitch, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, bro, what's good? Like, yeah, things suelto. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Listen, I stunt my growth because I was smoking too much hookah, which I stopped. And I'm telling you guys, I truly stopped. Within the past month, I've smoked like 2 hookahs. And the only reason I smoked those 2 hookahs was just to see if I even like wanted it. It wasn't even because I was craving it, because I wasn't. It was just like, let's make a hookah. Let's see how we feel. Let's see if we feel disgusting by smoking this shit. Both of those times. So like I took the first 2 weeks off, and I was just like, I don't want hookah. I'm done with hookah. Then I took 1 day after those 2 weeks, and I made that first setup. And then I was like, oh, I do not like that shit. Yep. You know, I still feel the same way. Took another 2 weeks, and then boom, hit that hookah again. I was like, oh yeah, this solidifies it. It's not it. I'll probably smoke another one on like, I don't know, fucking either Christmas or fucking New Year's, but that's just because of the whole social gathering shit. Like, eventually somebody's gonna make a hookah. I no longer own a hookah, so somebody is gonna bring a hookah somewhere around, and eventually it's gonna end up like getting passed to me, and I'm gonna just be like, fuck it, and I'll probably hit a couple pulls and shit like that. But that shit is not hitting, bro. That shit is not hitting. It is not hitting, and I'm happy that it's not hitting, because that shit was. I was starting to feel like that shit was taking a toll in my life. So, you know, I'm very proud of myself. You know what is really addicting though is the it's the like the little pens, the little like fucking flavor shits. I don't even remember. The puff bars. There you go. Like, those puff bars I found them to be more addicting than hookah was for me personally, because I guess like that 5% nicotine, hookah is nowhere near that, or like not nowhere near that, but like it didn't give me that. I didn't feel it every time that I like hit that little pen. I mean, or every time that I hit the hookah, it didn't give me that little rush or the little daziness. Like it didn't have me a little dizzy. But when I hit the pen or like the puff bar, like let's say like when I first wake up and I hit the puff bar, bro, I am so lightheaded, like so lightheaded. It'll take me a few hookahs for like not a few hookahs, but it'll take me like a while to not smoke hookah and then finally smoke hookah for me to feel that buzz. But with this shit, I could like hit this shit first thing in the day, and then like it'll hit me, and then I could stop for the rest of the day. Then the next day I'll do the same shit and it'll hit me the exact same way it hit me yesterday. But y'all get the memo. Which is why I feel like a lot of people would struggle more with like letting go of that than it is letting go of hookah. But fuck hookah. Y'all get the memo. I'm done over it. I'm not addicted to it. I'm happy. You feel me? I drink on occasions, you know, like I don't I drink uncontrollably. So that's why I choose not to drink that much. But yeah, I'm trying to stop that too, but not yet. Anyways, yeah, man. Yo, it's I was just talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling him about, my new my new status of, living and shit, and how like fucking sad it's been. Like I ain't gonna lie though. I know I'm harping on this shit too much, but it's like I'm I need to get over it first for me to like completely just like not deal with the fact that I'm living alone, So bear with me. So yeah, like I was telling a friend of mine about this, and then he was just telling me, it's gonna happen, it's just a phase. You'll get over it. And you'll start to naturally create hobbies. Like you'll just start to naturally clean more often, or like cook more often, or just be creative with like, I don't know, a pen and a paper more often, and or go exercise more often. Whatever the case is, you start to naturally grow into doing other things that maybe you've done before, maybe you haven't. So I'm excited for that, I guess. I got to be at least a little bit optimistic. I just I don't want to get depressed over it. So that's why whenever I feel like crying randomly, I allow myself to cry randomly. I allow myself to just like, I could make the ugly ass face and like drop 2 tears and then like be all right. Like that's all I need, to let out. Just be like, that's it. That's all I need. Is just like make the face 2 tears, okay, or maybe even just 1 tear, and then that's it. Just call it a cry session. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's we'll be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be fine, because there's people in worse situations and in worse positions, and one of mine is just being alone. And the only reason I feel the way I feel is because I've never been this alone in my life. So there's people that have only felt being alone in their life, and it's I need to understand that, and I need to remember that, and I need to mention that to myself every time I fucking feel alone, or start to feel that little depression kick in or whatnot. But yeah, these past few days I have not been eating well at all. Well, not well at all, but like I have not been eating well. Like I've been eating. I'll eat a good meal, but like in terms of the portion of food that I eat, I'm back to how I used to eat back when I was like back when I wasn't in a good relationship, before I met my ex and shit like that. I'm back to eating like that, which is like fucking 1 meal a day and a couple little sloppy ass snacks here and there. And that was the reason why I was like 170 pounds. Even though my ex would say that she loved like the fact that I'm like more wide now, whatever the case is, I'm like, bitch, just say I'm fat, boy. Like, they're trying to make me feel good talking about you just look more wide, or whatever the case. But I know what she's talking about. You feel me? I see what she's talking about. It's just not. I don't feel good. You feel me? I know it's not healthy. I don't feel healthy. You feel me? I got like three or 4 rolls on my stomach that you can see when I sit, especially when I sit. And I know everybody got like at least like some rolls when they sit, but my shit's I'm not happy with my rolls. You feel me? But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. There's not much to really talk about. That's just all that has been going on lately. My job is going great again. Living alone. Fucking, I don't even know what else. I guess this is like the first sign of my life actually being boring. Oh, I actually have to go get my 2nd dose of the vaccine tomorrow. So I'm supposed to go with my ex because we have the same appointment. And it's like, it'll be fucked up if I let her like just go on her own. which is not what I'm intending to do, by the way. I'm just saying, like, I thought about it. I'm like, you imagine I just like don't hit her up about going and taking her all the way over there, because it's not that close. It's not easy to get to. So, or like making her pay a cab or some shit like that. No, it's just we're grown ups. We're mature. We might as well just, get the day over with, do what we have to do, and then go separate ways for now. And yeah, man, that's just what it is, bro. This is just what it is. This is the new normal for me in my life right now. And I wish I had something to talk about. I hope you guys can relate to what I've been talking about throughout this episode. Because I don't know. I feel like there are not that many people that there are not that many people that would feel the way I feel about the position that I'm in my life right now. I definitely feel blessed, and I definitely cherish everything that's been happening for these past few months for me, or like this past month for me. I can't complain. Could be better, of course, but I can't ask for anything more. But yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. And we'll see how this happens. We'll see how I cope. Imagine just like a year from now, I'm a crackhead. Nah, you ain't. Nah. Yeah, but this is looking like it's about to be the shortest episode I've ever done on Scary Hour, and that's just because I'm unprepared this week. It's been tough. I hope you guys understand. I was almost about to make this episode of an audio only, but I was like, no, let me just show face. This the least I can do, especially if I don't have any topics to give you guys or anything like that. There might be no fucking short clip this week either. I don't know yet. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't know what the title will be. I don't know anything, man. And yeah, I don't know. My sleeping schedule has gotten better because of my new job. I've been required to wake up really early in the morning, at the crack of dawn. So I would have to be going to sleep pretty early at night. So that's something that I wasn't able to say a few months back or a year back, because I would only work overnight. So. And there is a difference. Even though the fucking traffic is fucking horrible, especially here in New York, there is a difference in sense of, watching the sunset when you're getting out of work on a winter day, or watching the sunrise as you're getting to work and you're all settled and you're just doing your job there. Those are, it feels good. It really does feel good. I think that's why I like the job. That's part of the reason why I like the job. Yeah, man. It's just, I'm very fortunate. I feel very fortunate right now. I feel very, despite all the spikes of depression that I've had throughout these past few days, I also have been feeling very optimistic lately. I've been feeling very, what's the word? Very. I don't know. It's just I feel like my life is getting on track now. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I choked on some water earlier. It's not Omicron, or Marion. But yeah, man. I mean, there ain't shit else to talk about. I'm dragging this episode out more than it should have. This has been yet again another episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to me blabber about bullshit that may not pertain to you or you may not give a fuck about, but you have to do it somehow and in some way, shape or form. And this is just the way I've been able to do it for this week. And I apologize for that, but we'll be back in business soon. Yet again, when I start to get the hang of life. Life is hitting me hard right now, so bear with me and bear with yours truly, Scary Hour. See you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for showing so much love. And yeah, I hope you had a great week last week. I hope you have an even better one this one coming up. And happy holidays as well. Deuces.